What's going on YouTube? Arcade here with a question for you guys. Is For Honor already dead? You don't hear people talk about this game much anymore. It hasn't even been out that long. It has already been losing its player base at a very fast pace, and it isn't getting much play anymore. But it isn't because the game is bad or anything, it's because nobody wants to put up with the multiplayer system. As in, people are tired of connection-based gaming. It's 2017 and this game doesn't even have dedicated servers or region lock. So we get put into these peer-to-peer servers that are laggy as all hell, and I said it many times with this game. This is not the kind of game where lag should be present because of how important every second is when it comes to combat. A small lag spike can be the deciding factor in any fight in this game. You can be the best player against the weakest player, but if you lag and that person doesn't, you will lose that fight. But that isn't the only reason people are turning away from this game. Something else that turned people away from matchmaking is, how the matchmaking works. The matchmaking isn't based on anything. It's not skill-based matchmaking. It's not based on region. It's just random ass get into a game. So a brand new player could get put into a match against a level of full fifth prestige players or whatever the highest prestige is in this game. And unlike most games, that matters here. If you play, Call of Duty, I know shooter versus fight game, whatever. But if you play Call of Duty, you have someone who prestiges, 18 times or whatever, and you have someone who's prestige once. There is no actual difference between those two. It doesn't matter what weapons they have unlocked. It doesn't matter what their setup is. The prestige doesn't dictate anything. But in this game, if you're a level 1 versus a level 1 prestige, you're at a very disadvantage because gear score actually matters. It's like the Iron Banner in Destiny or Dark Zone in Division. Your gear matters when you get into the multiplayer of this game, and that's actually pretty good when it comes down to it. But it's only good if the matchmaking works correctly, to where level ones are playing against level ones and not playing against people who are already prestige 2 or 3 times. And that's what turns people off in this game, that you can't play Dominion without having to worry about being put up against people who are way beyond over level for you to be playing against, because your gear score is nowhere near where theirs is. Like I said, if you play Dominion, it's a 4v4 game mode. Gear score matters, upgrades matters, meaning if you are still on a basic loadout, you can end up against players who have already maxed out their loadout, and you're going to get skull fucked. This is also a pay to win game. That's another thing that turns people off, is you can spend a buttload of money in this game and just have everything already unlocked for you without having to work for it. You can unlock all the feats, which are basically just perks, with real money. Feats, they dictate a lot. You can have the unbreakable freaking feat, the bleed damage feat. You can have that all at a low level, and people who are trying to grind, to get things won't even have that because they don't want to pay to pay away. They want to pay to be good at the game. You can use real money to unlock as many gear monsters as you want. There is nothing that limits you, and that's something that turns you off. No one wants anything involving pay to win. Microtransactions in this game are insane. In my review, I said this is a very balanced game. Now, this is one of those moments where giving an opinion on a video game at an early stage is a bad thing, because mid game to late game, you start to see what other people actually see. You start to see what is actually unbalanced about the game. And I will say, like I said in my review, heroes are balanced. It's not the heroes that are unbalanced, it's just the matchmaking. It's just, the way things work with the game itself that's unbalanced. Now, I can tell you right now, I really like this game, but I haven't played it in a week. A week I haven't played this game. This game doesn't get much play because of the limited number of game modes and the peer-to-peer connection. That just turns me off when it comes to this game. I hate peer-to-peer connection because it's not based on anything. Like, you can just flip a lag switch and all of a sudden now you are going to be the top player in the game. And if you had dedicated servers, you don't have to worry about freaking someone using a lag switch, because it doesn't matter. You're not going to freaking lag because of somebody else's freaking connection. But since it's peer-to-peer, someone else fucking with their connection could fuck over the entire game, fuck over you and your team, or fuck over the enemy team if someone on your team is freaking using a shit connection or a lag switch or anything that just benefits them connection wise. That's enough for this video, guys. Leave any thoughts you have in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, share with your mother, your brother, your alien, whoever. Share the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope you all have a good day. Peace out.